This is a tutorial on how to use our Chalk Couture boards and transfers. First thing you do is you peel it off the backing sheet and you fuzz it. That takes away some of the stickiness. It will not adhere to your board so much that you have to stretch it to get it off. Once you've done the fuzzing, that's called, you place your desired design on your board and press down to get all the air bubbles out so you have a good adherence. Now I'm going to put my second piece on so that I can make sure it's all lined up well. Fuzzing it. You want to work and make sure you have your transfer right exactly where you want it. And once again, press down to get all the air bubbles out so that you have a good crisp line. And then I'm going to hold that up to see if I have it centered about where I want it. Okay, so we're ready. Let's add served fresh daily on there. So you fuzz that. Place that where you want it. Okay, now we're ready to chalk. Okay, so you always stir your chalk paint when you open it. You want it to be about the consistency of yogurt sour cream. Now we're ready to put our paste on the lobster. So dab it in a few spots. And then you want to make sure to get all the screened area covered well. Work that paste right into the screening. And then you scrape off any extra that you have and put it back in your jar. Put your squeegee in some water. Grab your corner, get both corners until you can get to the middle and pull off evenly. Stir your paste. If it seems slightly dry, you can add a squirt of water. This seems perfect. I'm going to grab my squeegee. And I'm going to paint my lettering. Scrape off your excess. Put it back in your jar. And remove your transfer. Serve daily down here. Do the same thing. Wipe off any excess. Place it back in your jar. And pull your transfer off. Now, if you have a spot where you've gone over the edge slightly, take a Q-tip and clean that right off. Now I think I'd like to add an anchor on here. So I'm going to buzz my transfer, place my anchor, make sure you place it as you want it. Make sure you get all your bubbles out. Now I'm going to put 2 anchors on here. So once I'm sure that's worked through the screen well, I'm going to scrape off my excess, put it back in my tub, gently pull off the anchor in one steady pull, and place it where you want it on the other side. If you're using the same color, there is no need to wash it. Repeat the process. Make sure you've worked that in good, because remember, there's already chalk paste on it. So you need to make sure that you freshly cover that screen area. Gently pull it off. Make sure to keep your paste covered so it doesn't dry out. And I'm going to see if one more item will fit on here. Fuzzy. Make sure it's pressed down. That's not all I wanted. Stir your paint. This seems to be drying slightly, so I'm going to give it a spurt of water. There, much nicer, much nicer. And I'm going to, I think I want to use a bigger squeegee. Once again, work that into the screening on your transfer. And wipe off any extra. Add it back to your jar so there's no waste. Grab your transfer corners and pull off evenly. And there you have it. It dries in approximately 5 minutes. And see, it's dry already and it's smudge proof. So there is the finished product. Easy peasy, guys, easy peasy.